What's going on, guys? Jerry here, and I'm back with a new mechanical keyboard. This is the CM Storm Quickfire TK by CoolerMaster. I've been in the mechanical keyboard market for a little bit now, and when I got the opportunity to pick this one up, I just couldn't pass it up. You'll notice that the Quickfire TK looks a little different than your typical keyboard, being that the dedicated arrow keys and the home, page up and down keys have actually been removed. Those keys have been moved over to the numpad, which makes for an overall more compact form factor. Now personally, I'd rather have this layout with a numpad than some of the other ones that ditch it altogether, because I'm not losing any functionality. All the keys that I need on a day-to-day basis are still there. Aside from the compact design, you also get a few different controls over your F keys. You can do things like enable or disable the keyboard backlighting, lower or increase the intensity of the backlighting, and change the backlighting mode to do things like pulse, or enable backlighting only on the WASD keys. I do wish you could change that last option, as I personally use ESDF for gaming, although I do understand I'm in the minority with that. You also have media keys that allow you to play or pause your media player and control your volume. There's also a Windows lock key and a 6-key to in-key rollover toggle on the escape button. Now, from what I understand about in-key rollover via USB is that it's not natively supported, and there's basically a system hack that is done to get it to work. So your mileage may vary on that depending on the OS that you use. Each key on this keyboard is using authentic Cherry MX Blue switches, but this keyboard is also available with brown or red switches. The blue switches provide a tactile feedback, and they're also loud and clicky, as you can hear. And when using this keyboard in gaming, I really didn't notice much difference, as the actuation point was pretty much the same as my old rubber dome keyboard. Shockingly, the biggest difference I felt was in typing. I set a new PR and actually improved my typing by 8 words per minute. Now, it's not something I was expecting from this keyboard, since I've actually heard brown switches were the best for typing. Now, each key is full LED backlit, and there is a blue plate just underneath the switches that helps with illumination. All of the light is evenly distributed and really bright. Actually, too bright for my taste, but luckily you have the ability to turn that down or off altogether. And one thing I really like about this keyboard is that you can lock the function button. Instead of holding that button down while pressing one of the F keys, you can lock it so that the F key's secondary function is always active. So if you want to mute the sound, I can simply press the F9 button instead of having to hold function and then press F9. I do prefer keyboards with dedicated media keys, but if I can't have that, this is a good compromise. Now, some of you may be wondering how the numpad works with the consolidated layout. Basically, the numlock and the scroll lock buttons determine the functionality of the keys. Numlock off and scroll lock on means the arrow keys will scroll up, down, left, right as expected, and numlock on means they will function as numbers. The same goes for the other keys like home or page down. I really like this because even though the keyboard is smaller than normal, you aren't giving up any keys. Aside from that, the keyboard has pretty solid construction, although it is lacking in a USB pass-through, and it comes with a removable braided USB cable. It also has nice sturdy rubber feet that keep the keyboard really planted on your desk. Now, I'm not really thrilled with the pricing in the mechanical keyboard market at the moment, but if you're looking for something compact and well built, this is definitely it. Plus, it's got authentic switches. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.